Hi, welcome to Tapping Tuesday. I'm Dr. Susan Thompson, and this is a little bit of information about using emotional freedom techniques or tapping, which is a meridian-based approach to working with whatever's going on for you. In other videos, I've shown you where the tapping points are and also how to address particular issues. But I thought today that what we would talk about is stealth tapping. So let's say you're in a meeting and somebody's upsetting or something's upsetting and you want to tap, but you don't want to be outright with it. So the good news is that the points are ones that we would end up holding when we're thinking. So I could actually just hold these points while I'm sitting in a meeting, and people wouldn't even know, unless you knew something about tapping, that that's what I'm doing. So you can just see that I tapped most of the points. I held them rather than tapped on them. And then you can do another round just by holding the points. So under the eye and under the nose, above the chin and the collarbone. Don't worry about the other ones. And then if that hasn't hit it, then what you can do is actually also tap on the points that are on your hand. So I've done this in a meeting where I've had my hands under the table and I've just been tapping or holding the points. So the ones that are on your hands are a part of the kind of original recipe that was developed by Gary Craig. And it's sort of it's the middle point of all the tapping. And the ones that are on your fingers are at the base of the nail on the outside of the finger. So here's on the outside of my thumb at the base of the nail. So I'll bring my hand close so that you can see where that is. So I'll tap on that point. That's the thumb point. The next point also on the outside of the finger at the base of the nail. Again, I would be doing this under the table. This is why it's stealth tapping. Next one is the middle finger. You can do the ring finger. Usually it's skipped, but you can if you want. But you skip to the pinky, also tapping. Now normally when we're tapping, we use the karate chop as part of the setup, but that's on the hand as well. Each of these is are points that are endpoints of meridians, just like the ones that are on the base and torso, or at least on the head. And then the last one that we don't usually cover is called the gamut point, and that's if you find the last knuckle, last two knuckles, there's this sort of soft spot in between, and you would tap there. And you're hitting several different meridians, just like you would be when you're tapping on your head and torso. You can tap or hold. So the base of the nail, starting with the thumb, the pointer, the middle finger. You can skip the ring finger, pinky, karate chop, and gamut, and all under the table, quite literally actually. And so there's stealth tapping for you. Happy tapping.